Hi guys, I am back for a video on our next super duper fun exchange. So this is going to be sisters and it's going to be fun. So let me just say a few things real quick. I know that we all want to be included and we really want to do all these fun things. You know, we had some problems in the Secret Soul Sisters with people receiving things but not sending out things. And that is, you know, completely unfair. And this is about giving and blessing, not receiving. So in the Exposed Soul Sisters, we had a few here and there, but it was a lot better. So let me just say this. I really hope that you will think about this and pray about it and really use this exchange program for what it's for. It is for you to bless another sister, for you to gain a lifelong friend. In this type of an exchange we're doing, you will be able to gain several lifelong friends. It is about a $20 to $30 exchange, excuse me, over an 8-week period. And it's super easy and it's fun. It's different and it's unique. But let's all do what Jesus would do. And if you cannot afford to do it and you don't plan on doing it, please don't sign up, because everything is going to have to be mailed out by a certain time frame every week. And you know, if you're not sending the things out, then I'm gonna have to pull people out, because this is a fun thing to bless and encourage another sister and make lifelong friends. So it's not about how much you get or you receive. It's about what you can give to someone else. So with that said, and I really appreciate it, I want to encourage everybody to pray about it and read over it really well and watch this video a couple times so that you completely understand. And then let's get to having some fun. Okay, here's how it works. We are going to do something called Miles Apart but Close at Heart, Pieces of a Friendship. So this is about the pieces of God putting us together and us creating friendships. And what else do we have in this world that's pieces but a puzzle? So this is the way it's going to work. This puzzle comes just like this, and this little, okay, comes just like this. It is at Michael's Craft Store, and they cost $1. That's it, $1 plus tax. So I think it's $1.06 or $1.07 or something like that. They're very easy. You just pick one up real quick. You can order them online, but I think you have to order them 6 at a time. So maybe if you had grandkids and you wanted to just order it online, and you could pass them out to them. They're in the kids department of the kids crafts, and every Michael's has one. So you shouldn't have a problem finding one. Michael's are all over the United States, and you know. So if you did have to order one online, you know, like I said, I think you have to order 6 of them. But it's everyone has to have this exact puzzle for this to work. Okay, so we're going to be split up in groups of 8, and this is going to be 8 weeks. So it's really simple. It is 8 weeks, 8 sisters in a group, and 8 sections of puzzle. So what we're going to do is we're going to section these off. Okay, so this is section 1, and then we're just going to go down the line, and they're in pieces of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is week 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, week 3. Then this leaves week 4. Then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's week 5. Then we have week 6, week 7, and week 8. Now, in your groups of 8 sisters, you will have one particular sister that you swap with on a theme. But this particular thing is going to be done on a rotation. So each week, you are going to mail a different section of puzzle to a different sister. And it'll be all laid out there for you. Be very simple to understand. It'll show you exactly who you are to ship it to. Addresses and everything. So what you're going to do is you're going to take them off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to decorate these. So it's really simple. I know you're going to go, oh, I don't like puzzles, or I don't want to do puzzles, or I don't like crafts, or I'm not good at journaling, or I'm not good at this. It's really simple, okay? You can leave it white, and you can just write a letter on it. You can write a verse on it. You can put some stickers. You can use a gelato all the way over it, then write a verse on it, put a few stickers, done. You could do a spray. You could do acrylic paint. You could do watercolors. You can do watercolor pencils. You could do regular colored pencils. You could do whatever you want. You could draw on it. You could trace on it. It's just like a regular piece of paper. And the way you do it is you just turn it over and you put 2 pieces of washi tape on it to hold all the pieces together. And then you decorate it and you leave those pieces on there. Now, let me ask you this or tell you this. When you get them, you divide them up into your different sections. You keep them marked. You can turn it over, and on the back, you could write, week 1. So you can do week 1. Then you can break it off in week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you got to go down and then tape it up, and then decorate it. And then it's ready to go. It just goes into a regular envelope, shipped with a postage stamp. That's it. Very, very simple. So this is done on a rotation, and then when we're done, and they've all been shipped out to each other, you will put your puzzle together, and you will have a piece from each different sister. Pretty cool, huh? I think it'll be so much fun. So we're miles apart, but we are close at heart, and we're pieces of friendship. So we're going to have a piece of friendship from 8 different sisters. So with that being said, the next step is you will have a personal sister just between you and her. Now, let me tell you this. You can select your own sister if you want. You guys want to, get together and say, hey, I'd like to do it with this friend. Then you can do that. But I must get it from both of you that says you both want to participate with each other. Just a personal message to me that says you both want to participate together. If that's the case and you want to do that, then that's great. If you want to have a sister assigned to you, that's awesome too. And then that's who you will send to. We will start the week on a Sunday, and then you must ship out that week's by that Saturday, by the next Saturday. So Sunday, by the next Saturday, you have all that week to send out, to mail out your puzzle pieces to your rotation sister and your theme to your soul sister. Okay? So it's real simple. So here we go. This is the themes. I'm going to show them to you. Okay. So the first theme is, I don't want my puzzle to go fly in there. The first theme is Pockets of Sunshine. So you know the pocket letters that everybody does? That's what you can do. Now, I didn't have a pocket letter envelope, but it is trading cards. It's a trading card pocket. You can also use one of these if you want. So you can put some cards in here, you know, you can throw some, but there's a lot of stuff that you can put. Let's just pretend that this is a small 9 little pockets. You know, you can put washi tape in them. You can put bookmarks in them. You can put mints in them. You can put chapstick. You can put gelatos. You can even put a roll of washi tape. You can put the little shaker cards. You can put journaling cards. You can decorate journaling cards. You can make journaling cards. There's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do to put into those 9 pockets. So that's the first one, first week. Now this will all be written down for you, okay? So you don't have to worry about writing this down right this second. So the first one is called Pocket of Sunshine, because you're going to send them some sunshine from your side in the form of a pocket letter. Okay. The next one is coffee. So you can send a coffee mug. You can see what coffee mug's my favorite. You can send a coffee mug. You can send these from Starbucks. They're $2. You can decorate it with their own personal name and stuff before you send it. Make sure it's washable. Or you can just send them some coffee. Or you can send them anything that has to do with coffee. You can send them a Starbucks card for coffee. You can send them their favorite kind of coffee. You can do whatever, as long as it's coffee. So that's week 2. Week 3, washi tape. Week 3 is washi tape. So that week you're going to do at least 3 of these, which is, you know, tape. You can put on a playing card, whatever, but 3 of this rolled off tapes and 1 full roll, not a tiny roll, a full roll of washi tape. So that's what you have to do for the washi tape. So let's review. Pocket of Sunshine, coffee, and washi. Goodness gracious. All right. Next is DIY. And my DIY, oh no, what did I do with it? I just had it. Oh no, my DIY is gone. Okay, well, DIY could be anything DIY. You can do, I was going to do one of those bookmarks that you put in the spine of the Bible attached to ribbon. You can do ribbon bookmarks. You can do bath salts. You can do anything that you make that is, you know, you can do tags like we just got through doing. You can do anything DIY. Okay, so the next week is journaling cards or a journal. So you could do a journal or you can do journaling cards. You can make journaling cards, you can send journaling cards, or you could send a journal. You could do anything journal. You could make them a journal. There is all kinds of things you can do surrounding journaling. Now, let's talk about so far cost. It's really inexpensive for the trading card pocket letters. That doesn't cost very much. Washi tape, you know, here or there, probably $5, $6. This, $2. You know, journaling cards do not cost a lot. This cost me $1.50 at Michael's. It was originally $5. I found it in their, you know, clearance. So it's a whole journal for $1.50. So you can do this at a really good price. Okay, next is music. Anything music. So here's a sheet of vellum that's music. Here's a roll of washi tape that's music. A bookmark that's music. Any kind of music. You could send their favorites. So I just made one. I took a board and I took a piece of paper and I Mod Podged it on, and then I took their favorite song and I de-stressed to the edges, and then I put it on, and then I put a cross on it, and it sat up on, looks like a little picture. It had a little stand-up thing on the back of it, and it was their favorite song, so it was, you know, perfect to go with it. So that's something you can do. You can do anything pertaining to music. Okay, and that was week 6. Week 7 is recipe. So we're going to do your favorite recipe. Mine is salsa. I love this recipe. Everybody likes me to make this recipe. I put it on a little mason jar, and I'm going to send my recipe. Okay, now, and you're going to send napkins, of course. We pretty much all have these napkins right now. Speaking of, Sherry, there's that napkin. So yeah, napkins. So you're going to swap some napkins and a recipe. So remember, this is a swap each week. Each week we're swapping. We're swapping pocket letters, then we're swapping something coffee, then we're swapping washi tape, then we're swapping journaling cards, and then we're swapping DIY, and then we're swapping music stuff, and then we're swapping recipe cards, and then the last thing we're going to swap is something prayer. So I have written out a prayer. So like a prayer card, you could write several of them. You can find all kinds of things online that has to do with prayer. I have a prayer shawl. You can buy prayer shawls. I made this. It's silk. And I dyed it with silk dye. As you can see, it's all wrinkled up because I take it at church and twist it around my hand. But I use it as a prayer shawl, just like Jesus wore, and I pray with it, and I worship with it. So that's something fun that you could send her. So, and they have them online. You can just buy them. So yeah, so that's what it is. It's very, very simple. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to do the puzzle pieces on rotation, and then we're going to do 8 swaps. The first swap is pocket full of sunshine, so a thing of pocket letters. The next is something coffee. The next is something washi tape. The next thing is going to be DIY. The next is journaling cards, journaling book, anything journaling. Then we're going to do something music. Then we're going to do recipe card, or your favorite recipe, and napkins. And then last, prayer. Something to do with prayer. So that is your 8 weeks that you are swapping with your soul sister. Now, I'll have it all written out for you, as you can see here in the post. And you can write me for questions to Risa Admin, and you can watch this over and over again so you can see the stuff that I had. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and let's remember, let's just do what Jesus would do. If we're going to join, let's make sure we swap. All right, girls, if you have any questions, just let me know. And as always, it is But With My Soul. Bye-bye.